good. So speaking of Gigas, AK is gonna have to face one.
See how AK will fare this time against. I mean, he's faced Yojin Boy several times.
This is Hazure Metal, so he's gonna have to kind of adjust. Yeah, he's had the Gigas matchup or the Marduk, I believe. He faced Marduk a lot, so let's Yojin Boy's Marduk, that is. So Hazure Metal might be different.
This
totally different
Hazure as well, right? Like Hazure, ever since like that big win against Yoshin Boy, like it seems like he's become more confident in his compact play style, and he's able to execute it constantly so far.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, that character reach. Yeah, that arm goes pretty far.
Nice defense so far from AK. Has little to work with. Oh, but the jab again.
You see what he did there? He just walk up and just check, like, walk up dash, walk up block, walk up block. Plus frame.
Oh god, guessing game. Oh, right hand.
He have that. He did the Yojin Boy.
Another
the Yojin Boy.
Yojin Boy will be happy. No.
Might be the other way around. Spy's like, oh no, he's stealing my move.
If it's not against him, I think he's fine. Now AK trying to make a comeback happen. Has rage to work with. Wants to confirm that rage drive. Oh, Hazure Metal blocked
he confirm.
Ooh, 2 straight for Hazure.
How is AK gonna come back from this?
Yeah, there we go. I think that's the huge start there. Magic 4, ground break, spends all the ground.
Oh
no!
Again, trying to go for those Falcon shields.
Magic hands.
Slide of hands from AK, but 1-2.
Man, these 4-4s is so scary.
Wow.
FF2 hits AK off the ground. Hazure Metal is actually working on a comeback, Yeah,
you see how I'm just control his space there. He's just putting him at the range where he can whip punish any down 4-2 like that. Tantrum, and that's all it takes, man. First round goes to Hazure Metal.
Oh,
at him.
These walls, guys, these walls are all of Gigas, and they're just smothering and closing in on AK and everyone that's trying to contest the Gigas land here. ICFC Asia, the land of the Gigases, and they've been representing so far.
Like the second what Ubi Baru said earlier, the way Hazure Metal controls his distance. He doesn't want to go. I would say if we're talking about numbers, that's around 2 or 3. But he gets in a distance wherein AK cannot reach him, but he can retaliate with a 1-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the long arms. Honestly, when I see Gigas matches and how they're able to just control the space with their long limbs, it's like, that sibling rivalry where the older sibling is just holding the younger sibling's head, and you just can't reach me. You can't reach me. Just stay there.
Yeah.
But you go for the legs. That's how you go.
It's so weird in Tekken, right? Like, like character would have archetype. Like Tekken, like in Tekken, it's very hard to determine archetype, right? But like, when it comes to, you can define like somewhat of a zoner when it comes to the character's reach. Gigas, not exactly a zoner, but like, his ability to control his opponent's space is really strong.
Yeah, that's true. He's got range, man. Like this is no easy way to put it. And in Hazure Metal, this really complements the way he's been playing. I think he tailored his play style to Gigas and how he's able to just be defensive at distance.
Yeah, we're fundamentally strong with this character, right? Never overcommit, always go for plus frame and just like poke check. Well, he committed there. He flipped the stage.
He did. Tore the ground off AK and just flipped him off it. Oh, but now the slides are coming in.
Yeah. Confirm. This is it.
Big body character. Bang, it's done.
No need for a wall break.
So far, AK, making the right adjustments. This is the stage he wants to keep it in, and now slides again on him. 3 lows in a row.
Yeah, just like we were talking, right, Hadi? Like that last game, like Hazure was controlling that space, right? Right now, AK made sure that he's not getting that advantage of space anymore. Constantly closing in, staying at the range that he can constantly poke out at him. But then Hazure, though, he knows
Wow. Yeah, he knows how to get out of that smothering offensive space that AK wants to be in. AK now backing away.
You see,
Oh,
Hazure
God.
doesn't dash in; he just walks forward.
Yeah,
Oh my God, AK.
that's right.
Yikes.
Ah,
Answers back. Hazard Metal ties the rounds. Again, this is the first to 3, so AK does have room to adjust. But again, if you're against Hazard Metal, you want to get as much rounds as possible.
Yeah, and
Whoa.
wall
Painful.
bound. Break.
a lot of damage, and another.
Oh, but the wake up from AK. This
Yeah,
is
that's
actually
a bit
good.
off axis. No, you won't.
Off of the wall.
Missed opportunity there, but just go for the mid check, kick him right in the pelvis.
Yeah, just secures that third round. Now AK trying to find answers to this very tricky puzzle ahead of him, but Hazard Metal's not giving him anything. Uh-oh. He's gonna believe in the right punch. It's not.
Right hand.
Oh, reliable there. Oh my gosh.
Delayed
Whoa.
it so long.
Did AK with the sidewalk though. Keeping him. Oh, crunching.
No,
Yeah,
oh.
no calf kicks.
Excellent play there, AK, forcing in his hand to go for a flying knee. Doesn't crush the second hit,
Oh, trade.
and a bad trade doesn't favor AK. Has to medal 3-0 AK.
In his own stage.
Mhm.
That's the incredible stuff on Hazard Metal's side. And as you were mentioning with Maru, and you highlighted on what Hot E said that he's a master of space. So AK took the battle to him and tried to keep it in a smothering distance. But again, just Hazard Metal has ways to just keep you at distance and just keep you away from, his private space.
And the last few seconds of that match, I mean, you see that Hazure Metal was just waiting for AK to make a mistake. He just resisting all those blows. I mean, Shaheen doesn't have any low that would knock you down. So he would just eat all of those and wait for a trade perhaps, and that's what happened.
Yeah. And in the meantime, like Hazure just like he's constantly playing the game by a poking game, right? And then when AK comes like up close like that, like I think one thing that really shines with a player like Hazure, and especially when you play character like this, big body character with like limited movement, is that you develop a skill or a tendency to like be more like wary of like when's the right timing to like go for those kind of hit flying knees and whatnot. And we see that from we see it all the time, right? Spice, like flying knees coming out from Hazure Metal, landing those kind of hits most of the time. And like when AK tried to get that comfortable zone, Hazure Metal was like he always had this right read, his instinct like on when's the right timing to start challenging AK.
Yeah, and it's been paying off so far. So AK really has to make those adjustments, especially as you mentioned. He just knows the timing and the ways to get out of the comfort zone of AK. Now we're seeing just them staring each other. Again, they don't want to commit to anything too big here. Hazure is still, as you mentioned, just walking him down.
Yeah, like standing jab, low poke, standing jab, low poke, standing jab, mid pokes. It's like like normal fundamental Tekken, right?
Whoa.
And it was working out so well.
Now Hazard Metal taking advantage of the wall situation here. AK has to play his cards rightly. A nice slide to get out of the wall situation.
He's closing in, side switch. And okay, go for a tackle. He wanted to get out of the corner too. Answers with 4-4-2, locks him down. Now he finally challenges the low. This is a really good start for AK. Take him to the wall.
Oh God! But AK though, one more poke away from closing this one out. Oh,
That was a
jumped it.
really good answer. Like right when he got the rage, he just go for the jump. He knows the rage drive is coming.
He knows. All right, he's AK making the adjustments here. It's 2-0, but AK still has this.
Here he is again, Hazure Metal pressing AK towards that corner, and look at how he has positioned himself to make sure that AK was behind that breakable wall. There.
God. Boom. Oh, gets the bounce. Wow. What an answer back. Hazard Metal firing back at that second round, tying things up.
He's still controlling that space, those low pokes.
Right? And the jab check.
Yeah.
You make sure he does it every once in a while.
Whoa.
He's forcing AK's hand. He's knowing that every time that he's sending out those forward two, how minus it is, AK is coming, and he's ready for it.
Oh, AK. Why? Oh, they switch sides. Okay, AK now taking advantage of the real estate.
I'll take off axis. He did a small sidestep there.
Oh God, he converted the blocked slide, and now overkill. They switch sides now. Oh
he's
god.
keeping the rage for rage art.
Mhm.
Wants to go.
Whoa! The 1-2. He's always found a home for that 1-2 punish. And now
Yeah,
Hazure Metal 1 round away from closing it out against AK.
Gonna be a
Checking
sweep.
for those. Checking for counter hit. Anticipated hop kick. Anticipated down forward too. Ooh, sidestep.
Right?
AK now just keeping it, just keeping it stand up, and now Hazure Metal in life deficit. Oh, slides. That's a good option.
It's
Yeah.
when you thought everything is going to be on stand up. You see how Azure Metal uses the throws to switch sides.
Mm-hmm.
And AK too, like he's trying to kill Hazure Metal options right now. Like these subtle sidestep, he tried to make it count, but like the adjustment on 4-4-2 though, like it always counts. But then AK though, finally find the timing, land this big low,
Whoa!
and the orbital to start it off, send him to the corner.
Yeah, he finds a lot of damage here, early seconds. So this is actually a pretty good lead for AK, but Hazure Metal.
Oh,
Not
1-2.
feeling too happy. Yeah, just going for that punish again. Shane bringing it. Oh, End Mill to flip the table. AK. Oh no!
Oh, and
no
that's gonna be
break!
it.
Wow, Hazure.
Oh, he's flying.
Three straight games for Hazard Metal.
Against AK with just beautiful stuff. He just really, and against AK Shaheen at that point, and AK
Yes.
Shaheen has gone like the distance with so many